Hi Mark. Okay, let's just start to review the game that you played with me 2 days ago. At the beginning, when I see your movement, I think you have many information about the recently information. Okay, now there was no problem, really perfect. Yeah, until now it's quite great. Okay, I don't think there was any trouble until now. It was quite great. Just I think how should I tell you? When you are designing the move for something, for example, in this situation, you will have many kind of thinking. Actually, if I ask you, it's much better, but we didn't have enough time to ask you. So I'm not sure whether you were thinking about just separating of the black or something different way. But anyway, in this situation, it's quite obvious. Now this move is we must go here. Otherwise, if black plays this move first, then white is surrounded by black, and black doesn't have any trouble. So just I can recommend you because in this topic you shouldn't have a misunderstanding. I don't mean the thinking for a long time is a bad thing, but just normally you need to spend your time in the middle game more than beginning, because beginning now it's quite obvious it must be here. But for example, we just completed about this kind of fighting. Then when you are designing to play the big plays or anyway any kind of a thing, you better to play a little bit faster at the beginning, because it's nothing different, not so different if you decide quickly. But the middle game, if you have a serious fighting, and in the middle game situation is much more serious. If you have a mistake one time, the game result will change it. So I trust you understand what I'm talking about. So now here is quite okay. But now if you decide to play this kind of move and push and cut, you can capture my 2 stones. So in the local area it was quite great. But main point is after you do this, then even I get in here, you will lose more thing eventually. You will lose something like this. So I can't say white is better. So normally there was many kind of tactics that you can make, but in the early beginning normally such kind of move will not be really good. So now it was great. Okay, here, what do you think about this situation? If I am white, I will just answer simply, and quickly. And here is quite great enough. After this, I have to go back to fight for this group. For example, if I just do here, if I have a push and cut, anytime you just need to play Kosumi, then corner, life and death was no problem. So which means now black and white both are in weak situation. That's why the control is even right now. If you want to keep the power, then this is better for the power. Power means that in the future, if you are punishing about this weakness, then it's much powerful. But now if you have a Siufei, the knight move, normally this power is not so strong enough, because since you cut here, right now it might be possible, but anyway this Tetsuji is always working. That's why this can be a little bit better for the territory, but not better for the power. So I think I will just choose the C if I am white. Even you do such kind of move, I'm not sure the AI might recommend this move. But anyway, if you do not play anything here, you are not going to afraid about this move. Even I just get in here, it's quite painful. Black will be perfect shape now. So okay, since you played I Fei, I am supposed to fight. It was okay, but in this fighting you miss one of the important point. It was this move. Originally, even there was no stone, the Joseki is here. Even there was nothing. then black is supposed to just push here. And then when you connect, then I'm jumping, and then when you have a CFA, and then I jump, what I mean is if there was no any stone, this was Tengsek. This is Joseki, if there is nobody. But even now it's similar. You are supposed to play B. It can make white the base much better condition. And then when I move here, you can just connect and keep fight. I think I'm not sure whether I need to decide to play something different to move, but just my first feeling, or I'm not sure whether I need to play such kind of move. But main point is white must block this first. Since you choose this move, and when I get into the corner, and you have to support this group, and since I save here, you can feel that black is connected all, and the white has to keep defense at the corner. After that, the main point is that these 3 stones doesn't have enemy. Normally when you are having the fighting, if your stones are weak, then my stone also has to be weak together. Then the control is even. And if you're strong, if your stone is strong enough, then also my stone has to be strong enough. Then I can say it's even fighting. But now it's like the black is really strong, but white's 3 stones are very weak. So even though you are saving somewhere, then I can't say white is okay. Yeah. Even you have to exchange such kind of move like an actual game. Then even when you are jumping, I'm jumping together, something like this. Then this group has to keep. You have to take care about this group. At that time, I can just get the big plays naturally. That is what I'm going to get from this fighting. Yeah. So just this move was a big mistake. So what I mean is, such kind of situation you have to spend some time to play. Yeah. And okay, if I am white, the first fighting it was good for me, and now the upper side of the black group is quite strong, which means if this is stronger, then even your right hand side fighting will became good for me. Yeah, this is not just relative about only this side. Even right hand side result will be different. Anyway, in this situation, if I am white, I will think about continue to fight at the right hand side. For example, if you just jump, when I do here, and something like this, it seems quite natural. You can go to big plays when you have done the fighting, but now I think we haven't done yet about the right hand side fighting. So since you go here, I catch the sente, and I just started fight from the right hand side. Yeah, this means just I want to fight, not about the just like the punishing about here. Just I'm thinking that this fighting control is good for me. When you start like actual game, you can feel that when I separate white group, white is much more urgent. Yeah, black has to take care of 2 groups. Yeah, but actually base shape is also not that bad. And the black center speed is also not so slow, it's quite fast enough. And yeah, white has to take care much more thing. Yeah, so I can say it was relative from here. And the lower corner also you can be hurry about the right hand side first. Okay. I think about this game, one of the losing move is this jump. Since you get this Atari from me, and you lose the control of the center. When you lose about this move, then you can't take care about this 3 group easily, and yeah, even the upper corner is also not that stable. So this time, even though if I'm white, even though I'm feeling that right hand side is a bit dangerous, I will play this move first. And when you do here, the upper corner is okay, and even left hand side is okay, then still it was a long game. Even the black is a bit better. Maybe you might afraid about this kind of move, but that's okay. When you lose here, then you can just use this one stone first, and just you can take care here. And when you connect, when I connect, then you can just answer here. Then still is long game. I'm connecting together, but now you take care of everything. Then it was okay. Yeah. Of course, later I will plan to. I was planning to go about this kind of move, and I wanted to press your 3 stones. But anyway, it must be here. Since yeah, you can feel that this, after you play the one space jump, this move was quite great. I think this kind of part is quite strong. Now my hoping was when you do here, I was planning to make this one. This is not working for you, so white is supposed to have a back step, and then when you save, black get many things, black can get many things. So, and then I wanted to continue to fight at the center. But now if your feeling is here, is quite good feeling, really. Yeah. And okay. Yeah. Now when you are thinking about the basic move, then originally I have to connect here. But main point is I have a control. Now I can decide to have a controlling. I can decide my control. So now I push here. This meaning is if you do that, I can make this, and I can do here first. When you try to move at the center, like actual game, I can defend naturally. That's what I want. And then when you connect here, I can just play naturally like this. When you come out, then this one stone is nothing. I can just connect. Yeah, this is how I wanted to play. So you decided to connect. Then now, in the future, this is my insurance. Anytime I can do that when I'm feeling like this kind of a thing. Yeah. So after I decide, I can just play here. Yeah, it's quite great. Okay. I wasn't feeling this black is dangerous. Anytime I can make 2 eyes easily. And even as I told you, actually white has to push here by telling you. Yeah, I can attack this one stone as well. So I came back to continue to fight at the center. Actually, yeah, you asked me whether your cutting has to be differently. You have to decide. If I'm white, maybe I will try to jump here, but I can't say cutting was trouble. I can say before this jump was trouble. Jump was the big mistake. Even you play here, if I just press with Kusumi, then white is quite dangerous. Yeah. So mistake was, I don't think mistake was the cutting. In this situation, it's not easy to decide. If you just defend your center group, then you know I can just play something like this. Yeah, natural move. Yeah. So now already situation was not that easy. Yeah. Yeah, I think your shape feeling was quite good. After this, we didn't have enough time to continue to play the game. Yeah, even though you save here, this group will be quite dangerous. Yeah. And so I think mistake numbers are not that much. Just one mistake about this one. This connecting should be the corner. And yeah, when you approach here, if I was white, I will think about continue to fight at the right hand side. That was second. And the last one, when you lose about this dahe, this Atari, At that time I can get the many control. So you can just understand the losing control of the one of the fighting. It can be worse for the older area. Yeah. So when you lose about this Atari from me, then you lost about many control. Yeah. So I think about your basic skill is okay. But you can fix about the habit. When you are thinking for a long time, at that time I can feel that it was quite obvious situation. You can decide quickly at that kind of a situation, and you have to think a little bit longer when you have a serious fighting. Yeah, that is what I can recommend to you, and you will have a more feeling if you keep playing. Yeah. So normally I just always recommend you at the beginning you need to play a little bit faster, and when you start to have a fighting, at that time you need to catch up the control. At that time you can play slower and you can spend your time to think. Yeah, that's my main point. But other than fighting, you can just decide quickly. You can just follow your first feeling. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you so much. Then see you next time. Bye.